I'm in the house with my co-host, The Chat. What? That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Clap it up for me. Clap it up for me. I got my win, my first win of the night. The Moseefus, the early Moseefus pick. This is an early Moseefus pick because I wanted to spin to win. Tonight, it is spin to win all night. Come in the chat, get your name added to the board so we can get your requests up on the spin the wheel, to spin the win wheel, and I won. Mine, I put my shit up on there. Well, it's not my shit. It's not like it's my song, but my request up on there, and I won. And my request is Outkast, Get Up, Get Out. This is now. A lot of people try to downplay Andre 3000 because he hasn't put out a lot of stuff in the last 10 years, and B, he was never a solo artist. But if you were around during the time of Outkast's run, when Southern Playlistic, Cadillac Music, Stankonia, ATLians, you would not ever question the quality of lyrics and verses that Andre laid out. So some of the best tracks during the early 2000s, late 90s, in the 90s has been dedicated to Outkast, especially if you're going to talk about from the South. The surgence, I'm going to say, I got to say surgence, not resurgence. The surgence of Southern hip hop, Outkast has to get most of the credit. Maybe not most of it, but a lot of the credit. You got credits like No Limit and Cash Money, but Cash. But this is my track, and I think Cee-Loo actually has the best verse on this joint. Cee-Loo, a lot of people don't know that Cee-Loo was a rapper, because he came out with Nas Barkley, but he was a dope ass rapper first. He was in Goodie Mob. What y'all know about Goodie Mob? This Outkast, Get Up, Get Out, featuring Goodie Mob. Right, because Big Gipper's in this too, so I guess, yeah, you would say featuring Goodie Mob. It's two of them.
Get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get...
This is a great song. This is one of those, I would say, yeah, maybe it's an uplifting song. Yeah, because it's telling you get up, get out, get out, get something. Yeah, it's an uplifting song. Get up off your ass. I'm an O-U-T-K-S. No, O-U-T-Cast. So get up off your ass. Yeah. I messed that all up.
Get out and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get
first tour. Wow. You dated yourself there, brother.
I don't recall ever graduating at all. Sometimes I feel I'm just a disappointment to y'all. Every day I just lay around, then I can't be found. Always has to give me some, living life like a bum. Times is rough. My auntie got enough problems of her own. Little, you supposed to be grown. I agree. I try to be the man I'm supposed to be, but negativity is all you seem to ever see. I admit I've done some dumb shit, and I'm probably gonna do some more. You shouldn't hold that against me, though. Why not? My music's all that I got, but sometimes we get tested for this to be manifested. I know you know, but I'm gonna say this to you. I get high, but I don't get too high. So what's the limit supposed to be?
I get high, but I don't get too high. Like that. Any freaking stoner, any person that's been a real weed head to the point that it's been questioned by family members or like, you weren't employed the way you're supposed to be employed, you know what I mean? Or you wasn't you didn't have the money or the budgeting skills that you're supposed to budget, and you spend your last $5 on a nick rather than getting lunch. That was your defense right there. I get high, but I'm not too high. I'm not smoking crack.
You get high, but I don't get too high. So what's the limit supposed to be? That must be why you can't get yourself up out the bed before 3. You need to get up, get out, cut that bull out. Ain't you sick and tired of having to do without? And what up with all these questions? You act as though you know something I don't. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh, you know something I just noticed here?
Ain't you sick and tired?
So usually when you're doing this effect right here, especially back in the days when there wasn't no real like green screen keying in these type of videos, you would not be able to cross the center line here. It would be a center line going right here, and that would be what this one video is and the other video is, and you would just have the camera be in the same slot, and then you piece them together to have this effect. But he crosses the center line. Oh, I see the after effect there. They had to put effort there. So you see the outline. See, I'm a videographer, so humor me for a second.
That must be why you can't get yourself about the bed before 3. You need to get up, get out, cut that bull out.
That little section right there probably cost the most amount of time in the production of this video than anything, when he actually crossed the line over here. They were probably pissed off at Cee-Loo for doing that shit. The editor, he was probably pissed that he did that, because he had to composite that whole section right. He probably had to rotoscope it and all that shit. I'd have been pissed.
Sick and tired of having to do without. Damn, what up with all these questions? You act as though you know something I don't. Do you have any suggestions? Cause every job I get is cruel and demeaning. Sick of taking trash out and toilet bowl cleaning. But I'm also sick and tired of struggling. I never ever thought I'd have to resort to drug smuggling. Nah, that ain't what I'm about. Cee-Loo would just continue traveling this route without any doubt or fear. I know the Lord ain't brought me this far so he can drop me off here. Then I make myself clear. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass.
Oh, these are section versions?
Get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something.
Oh, that was... Hold on. You said you get high, but you don't get too high. I think you get a little bit too high if you're over there doing that.
You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I.
Get up, get out, go to rehab.
Stand up, so what said you pinhead? See, when I was a youngster, used to wear them country pro kids. My mama made me do it, but the devil, he made me smarter. Told me to jack them weak suckers, but they hooded starters. In the middle school, I was a bigger fool. I wore a tank top to show off my tattoo, thought it was cool. I used to hang out with my daddy's brothers. I call them my uncles. They taught me how to smoke herb. I followed them when they ran numbers. So in a sense, I was Rosemary's baby. And then I learned the difference between a brick and a lady. Yeah, I treat them all like those. See, I pimped them. Which never had my money, so I never whipped them. Wink. See, all the players came and all the players went. A player ain't a gangster, but a player can handle his business. You need to get up, get out, get something, smoke out, cause it's all about money, money, money. Yeah, I said it. A pimp spoken plats in the Braves. Said I hang Rico away, cause the dungeon is where the funk's at, boy. I'm too to organize, cause they raised me. I'm also down with the face, cause L.A. Reid, yeah, he pays me, and it's cool. Yeah, it's real cool. Get paid, fat pockets, and all that other fat stuff like that, yeah.
You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I. That's why.
A lot of people in my past tried to do me. Screw me, throw me over in the fire, let me get chunky and charged.
That's Big Gip. So Big Gip had a solo career as well. It didn't go as well as Cee-Loo did. It didn't go as well as Cee-Loo's did. But Big Gip has like a long-standing hatred for Jay-Z, apparently. If you ever listen to a Big Gip interview from like any time in the last 5 years, he fairly often talks about his dislike for Jay-Z, which is like I didn't think that line would be drawn. Like why would Big Gip have a problem with Jay-Z? But yeah, I think you gotta listen to the interviews to hear why. I've never really delved into hearing the actual reason.
Like a piece of wood in the spirits got the mutant's mind. I'm getting paranoid and steady looking for the time. It's 8 in the morning and ain't nobody up yet. I got my lone johns, get my coat and throw my ball cap. I'm headed out the door. To get up in my ride, I'm digging through the ashtray, hoping to have a good day. I have Jamaica's best, and when I light it up, I hear a voice in my head. Now I know it's on. My day has finally started. Back up in my crib, beat my grits, break out quick in my slick. 80 volts of Vanderbilt, steady bouncing out the point to Camerton Road, the valley of the South Side flow. Everybody know about that killer that we call Blow. So keep your eyes peeled for the Cobra unit, cause they know for jumping out of black Chevy choicing through the ball. Here comes the Red Dogs. I'm busting out around the corner in my home. Dipping from the area, I'm scared. So one of the bitches might wind up dead. Cause I have no time for jail. Clapping cops, Gelgin Bell, and crooked face Cambo. Got the whole country thinking that my city is the big lick for 96, 94. Big Git Goodie Mob, Outkast, a vision from the past. My white owls are burning kinda slow.
You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high. You need to get up, get out, and get something. How will you make it if you never even try? You need to get up, get out, and get something. Cause you and I got to do for you and I.
Y'all telling me that I need to get out and vote, huh? Why? Ain't nobody black running but crack curves, so why I got to register? I'm thinking of better stuff to do with my time. Never smelled the aroma of diploma, but I write the deepest rhymes, so let me take y'all way back to women jamming, stayed in Southwest Atlanta, A. Y'all could not tell me nothing, thought I hit that bottom rock. At age 13, start working at the loading dock. They laying my
So that shouldn't have happened. That's child labor, but go ahead.
my mama off of work, General Motors tripping, but I come home bang like Hank from licking and dipping, doing dumb things, not knowing what I know now. Yeah, that petty stuff will have you cased up and locked down. I dip over to East Point, still acting a fool, wasting my time in the school. I'd rather be shooting pool. Cool as how I played the 10th grade. I thought it was all about macking guns and wearing pimp fades. Instead of being in class, I'd rather be up in some ass, not thinking about them 6 courses that I need to pass. Graduation rolled around like roly-polies. Damn, that's messed up. I should've listened when my mama told me that if you play now, you're gonna suffer later. Because she was talking yang, so I paid her no attention and kept missing the point she tried to poke me with. The doper that I get, the more I'm feeling broke as shit. But that don't matter though, I am an Outkast. So get up off your ass.
Get up off your ass.
Get out and get something. Don't let the days of your
Alright, that was a classic. Classic. Moseefus likes to come with the classics. So when I'm doing something like contributing to the spin the win wheel, I like to add a genuine classic track. Like what was it last week? Last week was N.I.N.E.'s What You Want Nines? But that got inspired from the chat. I think it was Prince of Peeps that brought Nines up. I was like, yo, I gotta play that. That was my shit back in the day. All right, that was Outkast, Get Up, Get Out. Classic track. That's in that one.
Okay, this is bullshit. Mose was an asshole. Mose was a petty, immature, selfish man. Oh, he was good at one thing. That's bringing the worst out of everybody he met.
Yeah! And that nigga owe me $5.